Vision. Let's see, does that work? Yes! Alright, nice job. It's a good one, a good place, Steve. Everybody gets home safe. Alright, check it out. If you haven't already, go download it. It's available.
Turn today's dreams into tomorrow's trips with millions of flexible booking options.
I think I just went to the bathroom in my pants a little bit. Holy cow, look at the size of that snake. Wow. The most dangerous job in the United States right here, folks. Wow, that is a very, very strong snake. Whoa! When it comes to creatures that humans are afraid of, I always say there's the three big S's. Sharks, spiders, and snakes. You're very unlikely to be attacked or bitten by these animals. But unfortunate accidental encounters do happen. And in a worst-case scenario, a single bite could put your life on the line. Today we are visiting the Reptile Discovery Center, located in DeLand, Florida. Owned and operated by Carl Barden, this serpentarium is home to dozens of the world's most dangerous snakes, many of which are on display to educate the public. This location is also a medtox and venom laboratory, and it's the dangerous work going on behind the scenes that is saving human lives. Venomous reptiles. Good morning, Carl.
Coyote, how you doing? Welcome.
Good. How are you?
Thanks for coming.
Mara?
Good morning, Coyote. Welcome.
Thank you guys so much for having me. This looks like the ultimate snake milking setup. This process is incredibly important. You guys are milking these snakes for the creation of antivenom. So tell us a little bit about this process. And I would classify this as arguably the most dangerous job in the United States at this point.
But we never see it that way. We always think it's pretty well practiced. We do it so frequently. We handle 50 to 100 snakes a day, typically 4 or 5 days a week. And probably most importantly, a number of these venoms are produced for the antivenoms, both here in North America and around the world.
So let me just repeat that real quick. You said between 50 and 100 snakes a day. Have you ever been bitten in the process of milking snakes? Because it happen.
We have about 500,000 venom extractions now, and every once in a while, right, he zigs and you zag, and the whole thing goes bad. So I've had 11 snake bites in the last 27 years. Only 9 of those resulted in envenomation and actual hospital stays. We had 2 of those bites were dry. But then you'll see the work here at the table is close work, but it's really rehearsed, and it's done very carefully and methodically. And so we like to think it can be done very safely.
So the first snake that we're going to get out from this, you see there's these enclosures behind me. Now, let me ask you this question real quick. How many snakes total do you guys have on?
We've got about 1,000 on site right now, about 500 on the venom line.
Okay. The first snake that we're going to take a look at is the southern copperhead. And, oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Beautiful.
And that's a big example of a southern.
This
is about the northern size. I mean, this is about as big as these guys get. And she's really a perfect example. That's a big copperhead.
I was going to say, I've seen my fair share of copperheads. This is without question the biggest one
Did you delete that picture? Did you delete that picture? I don't need it anymore. Thank you.
It's not working. It's done.
ever seen. Wow. I'm in the milking process.
It's a spectacular snake. And
Okay, here we go.
all right, let's go. We'll bring this guy in. I'm going to do the same kind of sweep here. Come on in with your press. Good, beautiful. You've got her. You're excellent. I've got her. You can pick her up. You're safe. Good. Put your press down. Get a hold of that body. Excellent, Coyote.
Make sure your hands cover that vent or you're going to get...
Oh, gonna get musked on? Okay.
Really good. Really good. Let's see if she can give us a shot here. There she goes.
You can feel the power in the whole body when they bite down like that. Yeah.
There she goes again.
Mackerel.
Nice. Good. Perfect. All right, we're going to return her to her cage.
Okay.
You got her. Excellent, Coyote.
Oh, my hands are shaking. That, you know, I was hands when you snake by the head, so...
Well, you're getting
Oh, buddy, stop.
Six up.
I gotta teach him
Put his life out
real quick. And I think we might.
Look at the size of that snake. Wow.
What?
He said, I don't know what car we are.
That might be the biggest eastern diamondback I have ever seen. Wow. Okay, so now one of the key elements
Don't
of...
get any closer to her right now.
Okay, yeah, no, I see. She's, you know, I'm just going to go like this and talk over to the side like this just in case. You see she's in that classic S-strike pose. Now, what makes these snakes so dynamic is that heat-sensing pit on the front of their faces, right? So right now she's looking at me. She sees a heat signature that's definitely too big to be a prey item, which means I am likely a predator. I'm a threat at this moment. And like Carl said, I don't want to get any closer because as you can see, they strike incredibly fast. And that strike happens so quick, if you're bitten by a snake of this size, it has the potential to kill you without
No
question.
question about it. An eastern diamondback, a bite from an adult eastern diamondback rattlesnake is a potentially fatal snake bite. There's no question.
Now, when it comes to eastern diamondback versus western diamondback, which one do you think is more dangerous, Carl? You can see she's getting
I
agitated
think
now,
both
right?
of those, I'm just going to shift her on the table a little bit.
Yeah.
I think both of those snakes are probably equally dangerous. Eastern diamondback venom is probably just the slightest bit more toxic, but just a little bit. And quantity-wise and size-wise, both of those guys are very serious rattlesnakes. So I think you're probably an equal on danger. Is everybody good? I'm going to go ahead and catch him.
Yeah, this time. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to do that.
I've got to shift him. Hold on, ready up.
Okay, just a step back here. Most dangerous job in the United States right here, folks.
Just a little down, keep them on the table.
I'm going to shift him a little bit. Yeah.
Carl, you're unbelievable. The focus that it takes, guys, to perform what this is.
Don't change anything. You're good. Easy.
All right, got the backside. Wow, that is a very, very strong snake. Unbelievable muscular power without the body. Okay? You guys good? Whoa! That was a serious venom kick right there. My goodness.
And that's really what makes these diamondbacks so potentially dangerous. It's that capability to really dial it out when they need to.
Look at those fangs. Oh, and I actually see it's got a double set of fangs, which means it's getting ready to shut out one of those fangs, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. All right, guys, zoom in as best you can to get a shot of those fangs. You can see the hooked nature. If you're bitten by one of these snakes, it's going to be a very, very bad day. A bite.
Gavin. 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 Gavin.